Hi, my name is Hannah and I recently transferred from community college to UC Berkeley, and today I want to talk about academic renewal. This can help you if you've had bad grades in the past at community college, but now you're doing a lot better and you want to transfer to a four-year school. Academic renewal can be a really useful tool, and I don't think everybody knows about it because I didn't know about it either. I made a video about how I transferred, and I mentioned super briefly that I had done academic renewal, and someone messaged me and asked if I could explain it a little bit more, so here I am. Academic renewal is for when you've had bad grades in the past, but now you're taking school a lot more seriously and you're doing a lot better, but those previous grades are really hurting your GPA. Academic renewal does not take the bad grades off of your transcripts completely, but it does stop them from being factored into your GPA. The guidelines are going to be a little bit different at every school, but I thought it'd be helpful if I shared what I did at Santa Monica College. For me, I had done some classes at Santa Monica College in 2009, and I got some A's and B's, but I also got a D and an F. Years passed, and then I started taking classes at Los Angeles Valley College in 2017, and from that point on, I got straight A's. I had almost a perfect GPA, and it was making me crazy that those two classes from SMC from years prior were just dragging down my GPA. And my counselor suggested that I do academic renewal, which I had never heard of before. Without realizing it, I had met all of the requirements, so all I had to do was have my transcripts from LAVC showing my good grades sent over to SMC, and then I had to make an appointment to meet with a counselor at SMC. So I said, great, yeah, let's do it, why not? So I had LAVC send the transcripts, I called SMC to make sure that they got them, and I made an appointment to meet with my counselor. I went to SMC, met with my counselor for maybe 5 minutes, she confirmed that I met all the requirements, and then that was it. The grades were still visible on my transcript, but there was a notation that I had done academic renewal, and they were no longer factored into my GPA. Not only were they no longer hurting my GPA, but I actually used the whole situation to my advantage. In one of my application essays, I was able to talk about how dedicated I was to school now, as evidenced by the difference between my grades now and my grades back then. I kind of used it as leverage to show how much more I was applying myself and how much I cared about school, because my grades at LAVC were so much significantly better than my grades back then. So here's the criteria for what you need to qualify for academic renewal at Santa Monica College. I'm just going to quickly read these and explain them as I go. So number 1, the petition coursework has not been previously used in the awarding of an SMC degree or certificate. So basically, if you want to get it taken off, it can't be one that you've used to, say, get an associate's degree. Number 2, coursework to be disregarded is limited to D and F grades and courses not subsequently completed with a C or higher at SMC. So this only applies to Ds or Fs, and you can't have taken the class again for a better grade. 3, the student's previous performance is not reflective of their recent demonstrated ability. Subsequent to the coursework to be disregarded, the student must have completed a minimum of 36 semester units with at least a 2.0, a minimum of 24 semester units with at least a 2.5, or a minimum of 15 with at least a 3.0 at a regionally accredited college or university. Basically, you have to prove that you're doing a lot better now than you were back then and that you're doing so consecutively. 4, there must be a lapse of at least 1 year since completion of the most recent coursework to be disregarded. So the courses that you want to have academically renewed must be at least a year old. Once you do academic renewal, it's still going to be on there. It's just not going to be factored into your GPA, and then you can't use those courses towards any general education or anything like that, which I don't think you'd want to anyway because you got a D or an F in them, so you can't really apply them. So having some bad grades does not necessarily disqualify you from transferring. And in fact, it might even help you get in. The requirements for your specific school are probably going to be a little bit different than mine were, so it's important to check with your counselor to make sure that you can meet all of the requirements for academic renewal. I hope this video is helpful for you, and if you have any other questions about academic renewal or transferring, I would absolutely love to help. Let's connect in the comments, and please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck on your educational journey.